5 traps to avoid when you're buying an Airbnb near Disney. And as always, this information is on the house. One of the biggest mistakes that people often make is not picking the right location. I'd like to dive a little deeper into that. Let's go. Let's talk about why location is the #1 thing you need to get right. First, it's all about proximity to Disney. Tourists come here for the parks, and homes that are 10 to 15 minutes away get the most bookings and can charge the highest nightly rates. If your property is too far, 30 or 40 minutes out, those long drives turn into guest complaints, bad reviews, and fewer repeat visitors. In a competitive market like Orlando, that's a recipe for failure. But location isn't just about distance, it's about what's around your property. Guests don't just want a house, they want an experience. That means nearby dining, shopping, and entertainment options like water parks, golf courses, or family-friendly attractions. Communities like Reunion, Margaritaville, and Windsor Hills are perfect examples. They combine location with resort-style amenities, so your guests have plenty to do even when they're not at Disney. Here's another big mistake: ignoring rental restrictions. Not every neighborhood allows short-term rentals. I can't tell you how many people set their sights on areas like Celebration or Horizon West, only to find out short-term rentals aren't permitted there. Breaking those rules can mean hefty fines and wasted time. Stick to areas like West Kissimmee and Davenport. These neighborhoods are zoned for short-term rentals, and they have the infrastructure to support them. Pick a property close to Disney, surrounded by attractions, and in a community that allows short-term rentals. Get the location right, and you'll have a property that books consistently and keeps guests coming back. So one thing that people don't think about when they're buying a house in Florida is the fact that you might need a spa. Heated spa, nonetheless. Homes that have spas actually perform better than homes that don't have spas. So first off, make sure your house has a pool and a spa, as well as the amenity center and the clubhouse. You want 2 or 3 spas and a lazy river and all the amenities that come along with some of these big resort communities. Volleyball, movie theaters, game rooms, exercise facilities, all those things really matter to a guest because guess what? Not everybody goes to Disney and they don't go every day. And with so much competition in this market, you have to have things that are going to make your unit stand out from your competition. So make sure you have the amenities, the location, everything in your house that's going to stack those odds in your favor. And yet one more mistake that people often make is not thinking of the kids. Don't monkey around and make the same mistake. Skipping out on theming in your short-term rental is a big mistake, especially if you're catering to families. Here's the truth. Kids need to be entertained. If they love your home, the parents will too, and they'll keep coming back. Themed rooms like Star Wars, Universal themes, Harry Potter, Under the Sea, Jungle Escapes, or Disney movie-inspired designs turn a regular stay into something memorable. Kids stay busy, parents relax, and your reviews? 5 stars every time. Plus, in a market full of rentals, themed homes stand out and book faster. Don't underestimate the power of fun and creativity. When the kids are happy, everyone's happy. So another trap to avoid is making sure that you buy a house within an HOA. Most people want to buy a house without one, but in Orlando, it's a must. And I'm going to tell you why. Buying within an HOA for your Disney area Airbnb is critical, and here's why. First, short-term rentals aren't allowed everywhere. HOA communities are often zoned for short-term stays, so you avoid legal headaches, fines, or restrictions. Second, HOAs keep the neighborhood looking great. Guests want clean streets, well-kept amenities, and a safe, polished environment. That's what an HOA delivers, and it makes your property far more attractive. Third, resort-style amenities are usually tied to HOA communities like we talked about earlier. Skipping the HOA might save you a little upfront, but it can cost you bookings and long-term success. When families are comparing properties, the one with community perks always wins. And one of the biggest mistakes people often make is not considering using a property manager, and I'm going to give you a few reasons why that's so important. We have literally hundreds and hundreds of property managers here because we have so many units. But overlooking the fact that you need to be in an HOA community that allows short-term rentals and putting together with that the property management piece to make sure that you're utilizing everything you can as far as experience, knowledge of our market, knowledge of a global market because people are coming here from all over the world, nightly rates, occupancy rates, how to do dynamic pricing. There's so much to property management, hiring cleaners and maintenance people. All those things have to be perfect because you depend on reviews. So utilizing a property manager, in my estimation, is an absolute must here in Orlando, and having a property within an HOA is also a must. So don't overlook those two items. And another thing that people often overlook is utilizing social media, marketing, websites, all those things to your property manager to help market your property. They rely on the platforms like Airbnb and VRBO, and that's just a mistake. But we're going to dive in and give you a few tips on how to boost your listing and get results right away. Let's go. Relying only on Airbnb or VRBO, that's like showing up to Disney without getting the lightning lane. You're missing out. High fees, fierce competition, and their algorithms control your success. Here's how to take control of the magic. Build your own booking website, keep more profit and skip the platform fees. Create your own Instagram, show off your pool, themed rooms, and Disney day tips. Think of it like your property's personal highlight reel. Add a welcome book with your website and socials so guests can rebook directly for their next trip to the happiest place on earth. Make your short-term rental the star attraction and keep guests coming back for more. And now it's time for something from the tip jar. So a couple of things that people don't consider when picking out a vacation home is location and the community and what type of amenities they have. A lot of people are trying to save money when they purchase, but all that does is hurt them on the back end when they don't have guests coming and finding them. So picking a great community that's close to the parks is my #1 choice. Picking out a community that does have an HOA for me is key, because without an HOA, you don't have beautiful amenities like this. So your guests are kind of just stuck in the house. And location, amenities, and HOA. So find a place that's close to the parks that has great amenities, pools, lazy rivers, restaurants, theaters, game rooms, exercise facilities. All those kind of things really matter because it gives the guests something else to do if they're not going to the parks. And you can't change the location. So if you pick the wrong location, unfortunately, you're going to be stuck. So make that your #1 choice, and then pick out a great community that has amenities that may cater to you as well as your guest families as well. So those are my top priorities for these. And that's it. Keep these tips in mind and you'll set yourself up for success with your Disney area Airbnb. Thanks for watching. This is Shawn. And as always, this information is on the house.